I scratched my cornea like yesterday.
What'd you do that for?
I want to do self-harm, but in a new, unique way.
Just move that to the side so it's not right in front of you.
Fuck you, dude.
No, you can put it on the table.
This is some real bullshit.
I'm just looking in the reflection, and I look at things that will bother me when I'm editing it. And it's like, fuck, could you just move that? All right, what am I talking about today? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the JamEasy Times. Today on the show, oops, she's pregnant again. And which baby is getting a new name about 3 months after he's been born? G-Unit's falling apart, and who's got an achy breaky heart? All that and more today on the JamEasy Times. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, James JamEasy Cummins, and today my special guest, Dave Luca.
Thanks for having me.
I never gave anyone a round of applause, so there you go.
Look at that.
I got a new background. I'm fucking showing guests some extra love today.
Some high budget shit now.
High budget.
It's growing.
Shit. When did you start doing comedy?
I technically started. First set was in 2015. With a couple breaks in between that.
Because I feel like we started around the same time.
When did you start?
Like end of 2017.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe that's when you started hitting it harder.
Yes.
Because 2018 is when I started going to Toronto more often, and I remember we would see each other like quite a bit.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
There you go.
Yep.
So, but this isn't an interview show. We're not here to find out about you. We're here to talk about celebrity gossip and entertainment news. Are you up on the Times right now?
I'm up on the juice.
Are you up on the juice?
I'm up on the juice. I don't know what that means. Not really, but I've seen a couple small headlines that I barely read about some of this stuff, and I'm ready to really give my 2 cents.
What's a headline that jumped off the page to you? Anything you're interested in talking about in gossip? Let's see if I can keep up.
Well, I did hear about Britney being pregnant, which was interesting. Now,
Britney went on vacation. She thought maybe it was just all the drinking and eating. She had a bump at, just a vacation. You ever go on vacation and get a little fatter?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I think she thought it was that, but then she came home, took a pregnancy test, and oops, she's pregnant again.
I like to see all the people that were like, free Britney, and now that she's pregnant, a couple people are like, not that free.
Britney needs help. She doesn't look... based off... Who knows what she's like behind closed doors, but based off her Instagram persona, doesn't look like the greatest mother right now. Doesn't look like the person that should be raising a child, perhaps.
No, she should keep... No good mother does spins on Instagram. Like really fast, rapid spins.
But that would be fun for a baby. Babies do like... You think about toys that they get in their crib. Flipping this thing around, twisting that.
That's
Imagine
true.
just having a mom do it for you.
That's true. Unless it goes so fast that the baby just separates.
If she's spinning with the baby?
Yes.
I was thinking more so the baby's just watching her spin and just being interested by that.
That would be a lot less horrific.
Yeah. No, don't spin your babies around, Brittany.
Rule number 1 of motherhood.
Rule number 2, when you give a baby a name, maybe keep it for a little bit.
Is that what happened?
So this is Kylie and Travis Scott now. They had a baby in February 2nd, and they named their baby Wolf. Now, we're in April, and they're like, you know what? It doesn't really look like a wolf to us. So they're switching it up. So the baby doesn't have a name right now. The baby's been alive for 4 months? No, 3 months? No name.
Its name is just TBA. That's what it's going to be known as.
What does that stand for?
To be announced.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like the black something.
Oh yeah, that's that registers well. I definitely would have said that.
I'm thinking, the Kardashians, they're always looking to get pregnant off a black guy. Something. What would the A be though? The black. Travis's black. And no, what do you call when you're a kid? Is there a word that starts with an A? There's adolescent, but he's just a baby
no. What would an A be? The black. But that makes me uncomfortable even saying it.
We'll put it on Uncut Jams.
Wait, so they just don't have a name for it now? But they announced that they're changing the name?
Yeah, so what are they saying? Hey, little baby. Hey, little baby.
I just don't understand why they would announce that it no longer... They could have kept that internal for sure.
Because they're like, we see people posting, here's a nice picture of baby wolf. Here's a little wolf. And then like, no. We were going to call it wolf. Decided, not really a wolf. Also, I like wolves. If I'm a kid and I get to age 10 and all of a sudden my name's John and I heard my name would have been Wolf, I'd be like, what the fuck, mom and dad? Wolf would have been sick.
Every 12-year-old kid, except for that one, is trying to do the reverse. They're trying to go from David to... I wanted people to call me Spike because I had ADHD.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much a classic ADHD 12-year-old kid thing.
We'll see what name they land on, but I know like their other kid's name is Stormy, right? Stormy and Wolf. So I'm sure they'll still give it a cool name, but...
I think the name should just be Doomed. Because if there's this much drama already over the baby's name... That kid is not going to be well developed.
Damn.
Sorry.
you had trouble referring to the kid as the black something, but all of a sudden now you're calling him the little Right. Too hot for TV, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? That's just going to be worth some money.
It is.
People go, listen, I want that X-rated shit.
It's worth $10 a month, so subscribe. Nobody's in there right now. You could be the only one.
Exclusive, VIP.
Yeah. Trust me, man. I having you on the show today, I feel like is gonna get one person to sign up to Uncut Jams. You know who you are, you little stalker ass.
Uncut Jam.
But I only have one true hater,
and it's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a very strong hatred that like it's almost validating. It's like I feel seen the way they want to stab me in the head.
Okay, we're gonna go to Uncut Jams for a second, and I'm gonna name his name.
Uncut Jam. Uncut Jam.
Uncut Jams.
Uncut Jams.
Yeah, no. Were you ever a hot boy? Like, were you ever feel like you were real handsome and in good shape?
I had a couple bouts like that. I was one of those people where it's like, depending on the time of year, I could either be attractive or a real bag of shit.
Really, eh?
But it was always a problem. I had really attractive siblings, objectively, not sexually. Like, I wasn't attracted
How many siblings
to them.
do you have?
I have two.
Boy and a girl?
Brother and a sister, yeah. And they were both kind of funny. When I was a kid and my mom would pick us up from school, we would pass by 2 or 3 other schools on the way to our house. And there would be, outside of each school, a group of girls waiting to see my brother in the car to cheer at him.
Wow.
That's how attractive he was. And I was sitting in the back like, yeah, I can't wait till I'm in high school. And girls do that for me with my like 5 cheese strings.
So when you were in, so he's an older brother.
Yeah.
Can I see a picture of him right now?
Like, I'll pull up a picture.
Let me see a live reaction to this hot piece of ass.
All right. Let me pull this.
And what's his name?
Up.
Anthony?
His name is Michael.
That would have been my second guess.
That's right.
You get a fucking Dave in an Italian family, you're going to have an Anthony or a Michael.
And then we got an Uncle Joe.
Joe. Joe's more like Portuguese. Anytime I see a Portuguese family, I'm like, how many Joes do you have in your family? Like,
yes.
So many. I worked at a place, a warehouse where it's mostly Portuguese guys, and we had like 7 Joes there.
Yep.
Joe, Jose, Joe, like every like variation of Joe.
Yep. That's what I don't know what all the fighting is about between the Portuguese and Italian. They're literally the exact same people.
But that
the
is,
same
that
names.
is probably the thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
When you're so proud of being Italian and you have somebody mistake you for Portuguese, then you go, what the fuck?
That's a very good point. I didn't think about that.
And that's his wife, too?
Yeah. That's his wife.
Your brother is a lot better looking than you.
Oh, yeah. Of course. He got the looks. I got the...
humor?
He's pretty funny, too.
Ah, shit.
I am fucked.
Damn, yo. But you guys get along good?
Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. I say all the crazy shit that he doesn't want to and stuff. We have a good dynamic.
Speaking of brothers fighting, G-Unit. Remember them? G-Unit! You remember them?
Yeah, I wore a shirt of theirs once, and it didn't look like I was supposed to be wearing it.
Who was your favorite member in G-Unit other than 50 Cent? Obviously, he's
probably Derek. I don't know anybody else in G-Unit.
So we had Tony Yayo, Young Buck, and Lloyd Banks. You remember any of those guys?
No, but I'm just going to say Young Buck because he sounds fun.
And you know what? Young Buck was my favorite.
Yeah?
Shorty wanna ride with me? You know what? We can get low. You remember that one?
I feel like I should leave, dude.
It's okay.
I liked as close.
Not many people know what I'm talking about around here. Young Buck, apparently him and 50 Cent have been feuding. Young Buck wants to release music. 50 Cent's being a little bit of a stickler with the money, you know what I mean? And he called Young Buck out for being gay. They called him, in the rap community, that can be a little tough.
Yeah.
As progressive as we are in 2022, if you're a gay rapper, other than Lil Nas X, it's still hard.
Yep. They're still in that situation where they're like, we can have one. Which you guys got to take a look at yourselves, rappers. Okay, you got to take a good look in the mirror.
Maybe you need to unwrap yourself and find out what's going on inside and why you're so against it.
I bet that hurt when they heard that. You really got to them.
Young Buck says, "I'm not gay. I love pussy." That was his response.
Probably the gayest sentence I've heard in my life.
Really?
I'm not gay. I love pussy.
You never said that?
Can you picture me saying that and then you not hearing you expecting anything else other than me getting married to a man 30 seconds later?
If you said it,
that's very different. Yeah.
If I said it, you think I would be gay? I'm not gay. Here, let's both try it.
Okay.
Hey, for you guys watching at home, does this make us sound gay? I'm not gay. I love pussy.
I'm not gay. I love pussy.
I love pussy so much, I'll suck this dick just to prove it.
Yeah. I love pussy. Anyways, I'm going to go to this airport bathroom and tap on people's feet for a bit.
I love pussy so much, I look into glory holes and hope one pops out eventually. Also, Young Buck, there's another guy, Benzino. I remember the name, but I don't remember his songs, but 50 Cent's calling him out as well, and his response was, "What about all those gay scenes in Power, huh? You watching those back? I bet you're in the editing room spending extra time watching those, 50 Cent." So the old elementary school diss, when somebody calls you something, you say, "It takes one to know one."
Yep.
I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me, and now you're gay. You know that one?
Yes. That old adage.
Yeah.
As our grandfather said.
I used to love, in elementary school, like, homophobia was all the rage.
Yeah.
And racing, like, back to class or something. Last one, there's gay! Did you ever have those races?
I'm pretty sure teachers used to say, last person in class is gay. Like, just to get everyone out of... Gay was rampant, dude.
Whoever doesn't hand in their homework tomorrow is gay.
Yes.
Like, our own teachers were being, like, so homophobic with us. That's so crazy.
And everyone was a straight A student. Because they're like, I don't want a teacher to think I'm gay, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. That's right. It's good teaching skills.
That's hilarious.
They teach that in Oisey.
When I was in elementary school, there's 2 people I thought were gay, and they turned out to be gay. I've had a great gaydar my whole life.
Yeah, I haven't, because this might come to a surprise to everyone.
Woo!
People thought I was very gay my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, it might be something about me. But
what do you think's the gayest thing about you?
Probably, I really have to control the amount of necklaces I wear. That's a lot. No, not now. I try not to wear necklaces and comedy related things anymore, because apparently people get really zone in on it, especially if there's different turquoise colored beads and various things.
Especially when there's a rainbow unicorn as the pendant.
Which, by the way, that has nothing to do with the gay community. It has to do with my trip to Greece. But there was that. Also, I was very flamboyant and loud, and I would dance, and I was in theater, and I went through many phases that you could consider metrosexual in high school. Lots of different accessories and glasses and matching earrings and stuff. So whenever I'd meet someone else who was actually gay, but they were still in the closet, but other people would say that they're gay, I'd go, they're not gay, they're just like me. They're being false accusations. And every single other one turned out to be gay. And then there's me going, I'm still holding on to my denial.
Is this the coming out party?
This is for Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. Special announcement.
Special announcement. No, I'm still, I'm not gay, I love pussy.
Ooh, call back.
That's
Young Buck. Shorty want to ride with me. We can get low, but not on the down low, because that would be gay, and I love pussy. When you were in plays, any good plays you were in?
Let's see.
And are you a leading man or a kind of side guy or what?
I was leading man a couple times.
Ooh,
I was Pumbaa in Lion King.
Come on now.
That was my first debut on the professional stage.
Yeah.
Then I played Robin Hood in high school. And then I also played we did Willy Wonka, where there were 2 main Oompa Loompas who were doing the various audience interactions and moving the story forward. I was one of those people.
Did you have to paint yourself purple?
No.
You ever done blackface?
No.
Uncut Gems?
However, growing up in Woodbridge, there was a couple people who I knew who did blackface on Halloween. And it was weird because it wasn't even like early internet where people still didn't realize they shouldn't post the pictures of them in blackface.
Okay.
It was already after like 40 senators got
damn.
resigned and stuff. And then they were like, I'm still doing it.
I'm still in on this. When I was in drama class grade 10 and we did a little... It was just an in-class one, not a play for the whole school. But I played Tupac. Didn't do blackface, but I did put Thug Life on my stomach.
Hell yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
See, I've done stuff that, looking back, it's even though it wasn't blackface, is still problematic. Like in 7th grade, I came as a pimp, which was like,
I did that in 7th grade too.
hell yeah, all the cool guys did. It was the cool guy costume.
Or no, I think it's a grade 8, maybe. But around that age,
you got the purple fake velvet suit with like
I
it's like
did
a
have
zebra pattern on the
I didn't have
cuffs.
but I did have a very purple, like shiny jacket.
Yes.
I had an afro,
Yep.
pimp cane.
Yep. The afro definitely set it apart of like you're on dangerous territory for when you look back at the pictures.
I would love to find if I can find that picture. I'll put it here.
It's still
Probably can't find it though.
yeah.
Probably burned it already.
I did ninja about 48 times between the ages of 3 and
As long
like
as you
13.
didn't do ninja.
I'm a ninja star. No, just regular, good old fashioned ninja.
Yeah, what you did it a couple times, eh?
Oh, like every year I wasn't over it. I'm like ninja, dude.
You know,
And my mom, I wasn't even like, I'll reuse the same ninja costume. Every year I'm like, Ma, everyone's going to make fun of me if I don't show up in a new ninja costume.
that's crazy.
I needed a
And your
new
mom made
updated.
it?
No,
you
she brought it with Party City, baby.
Because my mom used to make my costumes all the time. One time I asked her to be Batman, and it didn't really look like Batman, but so then there was this other movie that was out that around that time where the guy, it was another superhero named Darkman. Who just, let me see if I can pull up because I have to make sure this isn't as bad as I remember it. But I remember I was like, people were like, what are you? I'm like, I'm Darkman. I was like 7 years old, leave me alone, yo. And my dog was Robin. I was supposed to be Batman and Robin. It was pretty sick.
So it was Darkman and also just Robin though. Still, Robin has a side hero.
Still gonna need your sidekick.
Batman just sources out Robin to different people for extra money.
Darkman.
Oh, that's cool. That's way less offensive than I thought it would be.
Yeah. What year did it come out? 1990. Okay, so I probably did it in 95. I was a couple years after Darkman came out, but it was just the way the costume turned out.
How old are you in 95?
7.
Oh shit, you were 7.
How old are you?
In 95 I was 2.
Oh, you're that much younger than me?
Yeah, I know.
We're the
I
same
look
age.
like shit. My age.
That's all right.
I know. I look good. Dude.
Your brother got the looks. We already.
I look good and I love pussy.
You know who looks good and definitely loves pussy? Michael Luca.
That guy.
That guy looks fucking like 23.
Yes. For now.
For now, yeah.
For now. He just had a child. Congrats, Mike. He's gonna age out real quick now.
Does your family watch like your content? Like if you repost it?
Yeah, they do. Doesn't matter how horrific it is. My mom just goes, "Good job, Davey." Doesn't matter what. Yeah, it's nice.
That's
and then
nice.
Alex Provodani goes, "You stupid." Just on anything.
Aw.
I don't know. He's a good guy.
Uncut Gems. No, he's a fine guy, I guess.
I love him. He's sweet and mentally ill. It's a good combination.
That's the thing, man. There's so many mentally ill comedians, and like we're all a little bit fucked in the head. But I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I have been a little more careful about who I make friends with in comedy because in my first 2 years, now my whole life I never really, my friends are elementary school, high school. Maybe made 1 or 2 friends since then. So I never made new friends after high school, pretty much.
Same here.
So from 17 to 27, when did I start comedy? 28, 29? No new friends. Comedy, you make some new friends. In my first 2 years of comedy, I accidentally made friends with one guy that used to or has been accused of abusing women. One guy that has been a noted stalker, apparently. Another guy that came out on creeper catchers, like basically like to catch a predator.
Oh, we got to talk about that. I need to know the info on that.
Okay, we'll put this on Uncut. This whole part's probably going to be on Uncut Gems. The whole episode's on Uncut Gems, no. But
let's not ruin this part, because I do want to talk to you about not making friends between those ages, though.
So,
because I'm in a very similar position. But anyways,
just to finish that thought, I will say, like, after having all that happen within the first 2 years, I'm like, okay, I've had all my friends in my whole life. Nobody has had any of these deep, dark secrets come out where you're like, fuck, I'm embarrassed to be associated with this person or disgusted if it's like something like that last guy.
Yep.
So I'm like, everyone's a little mentally ill in comedy, and that's fine, but you got to be careful about who you associate with too much when their dark secrets start coming out.
Yeah. See, I never realized that too, because like I used to not put any power into people who were obviously a little off the deep end. Like, I wouldn't think all of the people that I know that are kind of crazy, they're not gonna like move up in the ranks of power and like have an effect on anything. So I used to just go like, okay, they're just independently a little off the wall, and it's okay to like be like, I'm not going to depend on them to like help me move or like, you know, like I could have a chat with them and go, oh, that was kind of crazy. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But now looking back on it, I didn't realize that like doing that feeds into them. And then also it's like, you're technically giving them some form of platform. That like too many times I looked back and I went, oh shit, it kind of looks like I'm only friends with people that are absolutely fucking insane.
Yes.
But it's funny because when you were first starting, like I don't know about you, I was shy, and it's like I felt shy to approach the people that are sane and talented. So I would always end up talking to the people that I don't even know if they're a comic. They might just be a guy looking to stab someone.
A little lunatic,
yeah. So you naturally start to talk to the lunatics because they're the only ones you feel safe to talk to, ironically. And then sooner or later you're surrounded by insane people.
No, 100%.
So I need to start doing the same thing as well.
You end up creating your own island of misfit toys, and then you don't know what to do with them.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but for Uncut Gems, I'll tell you about the Predator.
Uncut Jam. Right. Uncut Jam. Right.
Uncut Jam.
No, he like lived with his girlfriend, baby mama, or girlfriend, whatever.
Think she was mad when that news came out? Think they had a little back and forth after that appearance?
You think you had to sleep on the couch that night?
She's always nagging me. Clean up this, clean up that. Don't be a pedophile on TV.
Don't be fucking talking to these 13-year-old girls online. Can you cut that crap? I know how we're gonna come out of this. We're gonna pick it up from acting. So wow, you were fucking Pumbaa, eh? That's pretty cool.
That's right.
You know who else has been acting? Will Smith. And it turns out he's getting banned from the Oscars for 10 years. But that news comes like 2 weeks after his announcement that he's retiring from the Academy. So they're like, you can't quit, you're fired.
Yep, exactly. You're not leaving, I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Way to go, Oscars. You deserve an Academy Award for that one.
Do you really think that it'll be a 10-year ban? I honestly think it'll end up being like a year and a half. Like next Oscars, he'll be like out, but like they'll find a loophole for him.
Huh?
He's running like a food truck outside or something that they could pan the camera to him. I don't think this will last too long unless he has I don't think this is the end of Will's nervous breakdown. I really don't think so.
Well, there's a couple people trying to get him in the boxing ring. Logan Paul's been trying to promote the fight, or Jake Paul, he's been trying to promote the fight, and Ray J's trying to do it too. Everyone's offering like big money to get them in the ring together.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Jake Paul said he'll pay them $30 million each. There's different people trying to promote these fights to get them in the ring. Now, I don't think Will Smith will get in the ring with Chris Rock.
No.
And I do think that he would whoop Chris Rock's ass.
Yeah. I'm sure Will Smith's publicist will commit suicide if he goes into the ring and punches more famous people.
Well, how about not famous people? Chris Rock's brother said he'll do it. But Ray J's like, no, we're not paying for Chris Rock's brother.
Yeah. We'll give you Chris Rock's hairstylist niece.
When you order
picker ones.
When you order a Michael Luca and a Dave Luca shows up, you're gonna be a little disappointed.
No. Someone's getting a call to corporate.
Tony Rock. Tony Rock's also a comedian, and he's probably funnier than us. But
you know what? Fuck you, Tony Rock. I'm calling you out.
Okay? Ooh. You want to fight somebody? Fight this guy.
Okay.
The battle of the fucking lesser brothers.
I'll give you 5 fucking scratch cards if you can take me down.
Can you fight?
I don't have much experience fighting, but I am 2-0.
Ooh.
That's right.
In what?
A general...
Like just on the street?
Just on the street. That's right.
If you had to fight, is there any comedian that you'd get in the ring with? Like in our community?
Fucking everyone, dude.
Take them all one by one.
I'll take them all at once. Okay?
At once?
Yeah, that's right. I want to be killed. Probably all the women. No.
Because you think they're equal. I get that.
Yeah, exactly. No.
You're one of those progressive guys that thinks women are equal and you can punch them in the face. I understand.
Boy, are you putting words in my mouth? This is, No, let's see. Are there any comics I would fight? I don't know. I feel like a lot of comics... Most comics, I think, would kick the shit out of me. Most people I've met.
Would you have fought the guy that we were talking about on Uncut Jams earlier?
Yeah.
The first part?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. But the problem is... He's gonna bring a knife to a fist fight for sure.
He would curl up in a ball and accuse you of rape after.
I would do this.
And your defense would be, I'm not gay, I love pussy.
Yeah. This is what would happen. He'd go, I challenge you, and I'd go like this, and then he would shoot me, and then he would go on Facebook and say, Dave.
Uncut job. Right. Uncut job. Right.
Uncut job.
There's so much going on Uncut Jams, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Come on, stay fucking diligent. Let's keep this within the realm of publishing.
All right, I'll tell you something that we can talk about.
Hold on, I just want to say something though about Will Smith.
Go for it.
I do. I don't understand. First off, I don't understand what he's going to like rehab for or whatever. I don't like how
broken heart. I think
that's the thing that I don't understand how. What's her face got out so clean in all this because
bald head.
Yeah, she
didn't have anything getting caught in her head.
So she aerodynamically fucking slipped away from this controversy.
She oiled up her bald head and she fucking walked right through it.
Because you know what? This is the chickens coming home to roost for Will Smith. Okay, because he did everything right. He's frustrated. He did everything right for like 25 years. Doing everything Hollywood asked him to do. Everything. Yes, I'll do it, please. Anything Wild Wild West, anything shit, anything good, he did it. And then for the last like 5 or 6 years, he's been getting shit on by everyone. Like the YouTube Rewind stuff, all of his TikTok stuff. It's people pretty much making fun of him because he's just trying to adapt to the new generation. It's just not going to work. His time is almost up. But he keeps trying to be like a cool guy, and he's just been a laughingstock. Then his wife internationally cucks him, like on live television. And it's like, what do you think is going to happen?
I don't think his time was almost up. He just won an Academy Award. He's fucking killing it right now. And he had Bad Boys 4 coming out. He has a bunch of good shit going on.
That's the thing.
Will Smith was not slowing down.
But didn't you just hear what you said? He has Bad Boys 4 coming out.
He's
not starting
If you're gonna do a Bad Boys 3, you gotta do a Bad Boys 4.
Yes.
So you can call it Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah, but he's not starting any new franchises. He's not. He's the executive producer of the new Fresh Prince, which it's him setting up what the culture is gonna look like after he's dead. Like what else is he doing? Is anyone watching his TikToks? Is any young person watching his TikToks going, yo, this is so much better than what everyone else my age is doing?
I don't have TikTok. Do you?
Not really. I have it and I look at it just to make myself feel bad sometimes.
Just to check in on Will Smith. That's the only person you follow. You're like,
I hate you. And then I
was watching the downfall of Will Smith.
Yes. And I know technically he's still killing it, yada yada yada, but like go Google Will Smith. Well, I can't do it now, but like go look at the comments page of everything he's done over the last like 5 years, and he looks like he has a pretty sensitive ego, and I'm sure he reads comments.
I feel bad for him, man. I liked him. The Red Table Talk is the beginning of the end for him. That's what it was.
That was the real pinnacle.
Yeah.
100%.
Like his movies and everything were still good to me.
Yeah,
in my opinion. But did you watch?
Yeah, I still liked him.
You watch King Richard?
I didn't watch King Richard
Academy
yet.
Award winning.
Yeah, I'd love to. He's still a great actor, obviously, but I just hate this other person. The fact he has to be like a Will Smith personality still as well, I'm just not a huge fan of. It's like, you don't need to do that, man. Man, you don't gotta do that, man. His wife has to calm down just in general. I don't know how she became relevant.
Calm down in general. That's interesting that you say that, because there's another guy that got in trouble this week for saying that women need to know when to be quiet and let a man take the lead. And that man was Cam Newton, ex-NFL MVP. You know what I mean? Very good athlete.
That's weird. People in the NFL tend to be really level-headed people that, yeah.
I think everyone needs to know when to be quiet every once in a while. I've talked about it before. Like, everyone needs to know when to shut the fuck up. There's times where I'm like, I got to stop talking right now. But if you tell a woman you need to know when to be quiet, it's taken in a whole different way because they think it's like, you know, misogyny or something.
I don't think it's taken in a different way. I think it's taken exactly the way it was supposed to be taken. Where he's saying, women, shut the fuck up. Can you just shut up and not vote for a sec? That's pretty much what he's saying.
No, but he's saying, like, okay, they're saying, what do you look for in a woman? I'm looking for a woman that knows when to be quiet.
That's where it comes in. Who's setting the rules for when to be quiet? Let me guess. Is it him? Is it him going, bitch, I told you to be quiet from 6 to 8. Like,
ooh.
Because that's where the problem lies. If there's a general etiquette of when to stay quiet that everyone follows, but I don't think that's the case. I'll be honest. Anytime I see a headline with NFL player, I don't have to read the rest of it. I go, I'm sure this is horrific.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen too many. God, I don't watch football really. Okay. But I've seen too many. Oh, look, what's this? Oh, it's a ex-football player throwing a woman across a room.
Oh, yeah, those ones are pretty tough.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Or look, this one's
I can tell you what,
a bunch of dogs.
That woman probably didn't know when to be quiet. That's a woman that was shown the way to be quiet.
I'm not saying she should have stayed quiet. What I'm saying is talking didn't help. It didn't. You had two paths to take. Both probably would have ended in you breaking the smart TV with your head.
Oh shit!
But one choice may have been the better route to take.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. What a name as well for someone that says that. That doesn't sound like a very intimidating name.
Cam Newton?
Yeah.
He's a pretty big guy.
True. I could probably take him. I'll take.
You could tell him when to be quiet, eh? He's known for his big, cool hats. You ever seen this? Oh, really? You ever seen him? Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, not at all.
Let me just show.
I'm just not culturally.
I'm gonna Google Cam Newton hats and watch all these images.
Cam Newton, I challenge you to a hat off. Okay. That's right.
Do you wear hats?
I wear lots of hats, but it's weird. I can't wear hats anymore for the most part.
Look at this guy. Look at those hats.
Yeah, I'll fuck him up with my hats, dude.
Really? You can out-hat this guy?
But here's the thing: I can't really wear hats too much anymore.
Can you send me a picture of you in a cool hat, and I'll edit it in?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, absolutely.
Who wore it better?
Here's the problem, though. I wear hats always, like interesting, weird hats. Another reason why people thought I was gay. But now that I started losing my hair, I can't wear hats anymore because people go, "Oh, he's wearing it to hide it from people." And I'm like, I'm not. So now, just out of spite, I have to not wear hats.
Wear your hat, man.
I will wear that fucking hat.
You know what? I have beautiful hair, but I wear hats. I wear hats so much that sometimes when I show up without a hat on, they're like, "Wait, you're not going bald?" I'm like, "No, I have great hair."
I have certain hats that I only wear inside because I'm like, if I wear this outside, it'll cause a riot. This is way too flamboyant. People start calling the police and stuff.
Before we move on from Cam Newton, I just want to say his net worth is $75 million, and for every million you make, I think women can be a little quieter. So women, speak up. Okay. Say all you want. I'll never tell you to be quiet because I haven't made enough money to make you quiet yet.
Telling women to be quiet and like hitting me and stuff. That's a poor
no, don't hit them.
I know,
but no one said to hit them.
That's a poor man's game. That's a poor man's game. If you have $75 million and a woman is bothering you, just throw $1 million at them and go, that's it, and walk away. What if you're gonna say something like that? Like, why do you have to make them? It's like people who own dogs and they're rich. It's like you don't have to train. Okay, you know what? This is way too problematic of an analogy.
I'll put it on Uncut Gems. Go for it.
Unkaja. Right. Unkaja. Right.
If that's the way you think.
Men and women are animals in a way. Like, as far as training them, there's an episode of Smart Guy. Remember, he's a smart guy.
Yeah, that's right.
And obviously the young smart guy knows all, and he does an experiment on his older brother and older sister, and shows how you can train people.
Yeah,
just the way you train dogs.
Absolutely. There was a whole time. There was like a good 8-year period in the 2000s where women kept putting out articles or books where it's like, train your man like a dog. What I learned from Free Willy on how to make my man right.
Right. Yeah.
There was a lot of that,
and it's pretty much the same, you know.
So yeah, it's pretty much
fuck them.
Feed them, fuck them, reward good behavior, put them out in the backyard or whatever when they upset you. And it was always around the same time where men in commercials. It's kind of been different now, but when men were just like, I don't know where to go in the grocery store, and the woman is like, you idiot.
That's so funny, man.
That's kind of done now, though, for the most part.
Yeah, because there used to be those books on how to train women, too, which is go be mean to them at first and then, break them down and shit. And now women caught on to that. You know
that shit never worked for me. I never even tried. But, when I, even trying to be aloof, it didn't work for me. I couldn't do it. I'm too much of, I would just go, I like you! And that's it.
I like pussy. I'm not gay. It's they didn't understand that I'm not gay and I love pussy. Me and Young Buck, we're like this.
People say that a lot about me. They equate me a lot with Young Buck.
I have heard you are the Young Buck of comedy.
Yeah, that's right. I think you misheard it as cuck. Shout out to the old young cucks.
Didn't you guys have a show recently called Cuck Comedy or something?
Oh, this is what happened. Okay, I get a message from someone. Hey, can you be on a show? And I went, yeah, sure. Okay, you're a cuck. Sent me the flyer, and my face is already on it. It says the Cuckold Comedy Show. And okay, this is cool. Really didn't want to let me know beforehand, huh?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I wouldn't want to be the face of the Cuckold Comedy.
No, I didn't. And this is the third time. From now on, I have to ask people, hey, what's the show?
What's the name of the show?
What's the aesthetic?
Yeah.
There's been one. My first headline spot, the original title of it, it was a picture of me as Forrest Gump, and it was Vaccinated Chum. And I'm like, I can't even show this poster to people. Hey, want to come see me? I'm a fucking idiot.
Who made that one?
Who do you think? Fucking Ben Bankus.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
And then I made my own poster for it. And then Ben was like, hey, you guys are stupid. Why are you guys changing the poster art? And I'm like, because I want to be able to show my parents.
Yeah. I don't want to be Vaccinated Chump as my first headline set.
Yeah. Oh. So yeah.
How'd it go?
Was great. Oh, it was 2 shows. First one went horribly, and I learned. And then the second one actually went really well. But it was one of those, you ever fail so miserably but it's you're learning so much that I literally felt my brain buzzing from how much I was learning from this trauma.
Nice. I had that happen. It wasn't a complete bomb, but when I went to Sudbury, a couple weeks ago, headlining the bar. This is the setup. They're still very COVID conscious there, so there's a wall up in between each booth, so no one can really see the stage. So they have to move this. Instead of having the stage where the stage should be, you're standing in front of the bar where the waitress is coming in and out the whole time. So that's fun for doing 30 minutes. And I asked them, can we move these walls? Can we just do this show where it should be? And he said, no, it's COVID. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, COVID's done. Somebody's going back in time. Anyways, and then the crowd there, it was a place where you're not allowed to wear hats or hoodies, so it wasn't a real fun urban crowd, let's say.
Okay,
Also in Sudbury, a lot of older women and stuff, so my kind of comedy, it ain't going to be great for 25 minutes. Maybe I can do 10 minutes for them and it'll be great. But once I get into that 15 and beyond, I'm going to reach in my bag of stuff they're not going to love.
Yep.
But as I struggled and I lost them, but I'd get them back, I lost them, I'd get them back, I was in my head this is a great learning experience. This is actually great. I'm just going to make sure I do my time. I'm not getting off stage early. So even when I made them dislike me a couple times, but I won them back over. And that's how it kept going. So it was a great battle, and I was pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, absolutely. I love. I wonder if you got any of this. I've seen this a couple times now. Of you say a joke, and there'll be like a 41-year-old mom blonde with like a bit of a bob cut. That when you say whatever you say, they just go, ew. Or they,
Yeah.
We're like, oh, they're actually disgusted by what I'm saying, and they can't hold it in. I had a similar learning experience like that right now. I was in Ottawa over the weekend for the first time.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, being around, just like it was definitely a different crowd because it was also like a magic show at the end, and there was definitely varying age groups. And I realized definitely some of my jokes were a little too depressing for people who are not like
Who were there for razzle dazzle and
yes.
abracadabras?
I literally had a woman shout out at me, "You're supposed to make us happy." I was like, okay, anyone who says that, I'm not going to be able to make you happy for sure.
If you came here to be made happy,
Yeah, sorry, I keep doing this. I have like OCD apparently.
No, let's fix it. All right.
This is going to fuck up the continuity of the whole show. If you wanted to move some things around.
It's all going to be fucked anyway.
Is it really?
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
I'm sorry I destroyed your show.
No, it's fun. But back to what's going on in the news. Well, we were talking about sports and athletes. You know what I mean? I know you're not into the football.
I like slam ball. Have you ever watched slam ball?
Close. I am going to talk about basketball now. NBA playoffs are starting, and in the play-in game yesterday, the Minnesota Timberwolves were facing the Los Angeles Clippers. And during the game, a lady ran out from the crowd and superglued her wrist to the court. And the reason she did it is because the owner of the Timberwolves has big factory farming, and she's like, they're mass murdering chickens.
Oh, shit.
She wanted to draw attention to all those chickens.
Yo, leave it to the vegans to walk themselves to shit. That's their favorite thing to do.
Gluing your wrist to a court? It didn't even make sense. Like how fucking good was this glue? First of all, I'd love to know what glue she was using, because there's a couple things I'd like to glue.
This is 100% a viral marketing campaign by the glue company.
By the glue company.
This is what
you see how quick her fucking wrists stick to that court?
Yeah. It's funny
that's
because
skin to wood.
The glue,
those two things don't go together.
The glue was probably made out of horse.
Ooh.
100%. You don't get that good of glue without killing a horse. Its time is up.
Out of all the animals that we eat, I care the least about chickens. I'll eat chicken all day. If I was going to have a heart for cows, which I don't. If I was going to have a heart for pigs, okay, I don't want to sound like I'm just killing all the animals here, but all I'm saying is chickens.
But like, see, this is why the internet has ruined killing animals without reflection. Because now I've seen so many videos of like a woman comes home to a farm and there's like a chicken running at her to like hug her or with its wings, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then you see a video of someone grabbing the neck and fucking doing the windmill, and I'm like, and they're like, this is the standard way to kill it. And I'm like, that's horrifying. It makes me feel really bad, but I still like nuggies.
Oh, for sure.
So,
see, this girl that glued herself to the court yesterday, she accused them of roasting live chickens, which doesn't even make sense. I don't think they do that. Why would they do that? That's counterproductive for everyone.
From even like like running a factory, it's gonna cause a lot of fucking problems.
You gotta fucking gut that chicken first. You gotta get the innards out before you start roasting them.
Exactly. And are they plucking all the feathers alive and then roasting it? What is that even?
I think she got bad info.
Can you imagine that working environment? They can't even talk to each other because they're just hearing chickens being roasted alive. But that's the type of shit that vegans will say, that like, can't you just be honest and just say, I don't believe in killing animals and I like to be thin with a bunch of like spacers in my ears? That's cool. That's a cool aesthetic. Why do you gotta make up shit?
Can't you just be honest and just say, I'm not gay. I love pussy. That should be the title of your comedy album.
That's right. Dave Luca in I'm Not Gay. ... I love pussy.
What a great response.
Yeah. That'll get on Netflix for sure.
It isn't all sunshine and rainbows this week on the JamEasy Times, though. Horrible news. Billy Ray Cyrus is getting divorced from his wife. Turns out she's going to break his heart. His achy breaky heart.
You know what? I was really rooting for them.
Same. They had a good run.
I thought they were really the power couple that they presented themselves as. Obviously, you can't trust the entertainment industry.
Like, he wrote that song, and she followed the rules for years.
What was the rules?
Don't break my heart, my ache, break your heart. It wasn't be quiet when you're supposed to. He's not an NFL football player. You can get away with a lot more misogyny when you're a $75 million, 6'8" black NFL player.
That's true. But Billy Ray, how much has his penis created, just in terms of his progeny making money?
Love Miley.
Oh my God. Well, I love Miley. I also don't even mind the rest. The rest of them are doing other shit too. That's like, you know what? Good for you guys.
His sister actually has a decent voice as well.
Yeah. I watched one of her live sessions.
Because you're not.
Because I love pussy, dude. I was like, yo, does she have a pussy? I'm going to watch that purely for that. Not because...
How old is she?
Huh? Oh, no. I hope...
Is this another one of my being caught on camera with another fucking dark secret guy here?
I swear to God, I just looked at the session for like a minute.
No.
I swear to God.
I think she's...
Could someone check her age so I can flee the country just in case?
I'll check right now. Noah Cyrus, right?
I'm sure she's... Yeah.
American singer, and she's 13. No, not kidding. She's 22.
There you go. That's perfect.
I did... this week, I'm taking a little break from smoking weed. I just wanted to go...
Oh, cool.
Till Thursday. Nothing crazy.
Wow, that's really cool, dude. You're a really cool guy.
I wanted to take a little break, but... do you smoke a lot of weed?
Yeah, kind of.
Have you ever taken this is the first time I took a couple days off, and in a while. And have you noticed when you take a couple days off after you smoke every day, you'll have like crazy dreams?
Yeah, my dreams become the high. Like,
it's insane, yo.
Yes.
I'm barely sleeping because these dreams are too intense. Yo.
Yeah.
I'll fall asleep for an hour, have like 3 like crazy dreams in that hour, and I'll wake up and can't sleep for a while. But the reason I bring it up is because I had a dream last night that I was rap battling Miley Cyrus. We had 3 rounds, and it was the first 2 were close, but then the third round I was like, yo, this girl's been bringing written raps. She fucking wrote these raps.
Shit.
She brought all the beats. I didn't bring any of the beats. I'm like, throw the next beat on. All 3 she had. So the third one, she straight up just sang a song, and I'm like, this is bullshit. So I just ripped on her for bringing these prepared shit. You know what I mean? And then I
in your rap?
In my rap.
Fucking
and I just started going for the fucking low blows, talking about how she's the one that caused her parents' divorce and stuff. It was crazy. But I won the rap battle, and I woke up with like so much energy. Like, I just killed Miley Cyrus in a rap battle. And I'm not gay. I love pussy.
Was there anyone was there anyone in the audience that like meant something to you? Like, I do have that sometimes where for some reason it could be like 1,000-person crowd, but there's like a little light on like the one person. It's like some chick who like ignored me in high school or something. It's like, yeah, she's here for this.
Yeah, some chick.
No, dude, because I won't smoke weed for like a couple days, like a lot, just because like I'm lazy. So if like I run out of weed,
okay,
I'll just not go outside for a while. And it's like, it's so fucking just intense. The way I'd have like HBO like series dreams where it's like over 4 nights, people keep like reoccurring characters and side plots that are happening. Like, I swear to God, I had a Tarantino dream over like 4 days where I think I'm in one dream and then I'd look across the street and I'd see a scene from an earlier dream, and I'm like, I'm in another perspective of the same dream that happened.
That's sick. You're like, one dream, like, there's a TV in the background, the next dream, like, you're in the TV and you can see them outside. That's pretty crazy.
But then I wake up and I'm like, oh, maybe I should try to write something. And it's like, man, go to store. Like, I can't channel any of the dream creativity.
Okay, this is pretty cool about reoccurring dreams. So, when high school, I was playing sports every day, like, I practice all the time for football. Like, I was pretty like athletic, whatever. Go to college and I started just drinking and smoking all the time, not playing sports anymore.
Fuck it.
I have a dream that I got mugged by 3 guys and I tried to punch them, but my punches were so weak and I was I couldn't defend myself. And then I woke up and I'm like, fuck, I gotta get in shape. So the next 3 months, whatever, I start working out again, getting in shape. And then I had a dream that I went back and I kicked their ass, yo.
Fuck yeah.
It was so sick.
Yo, you actually felt like you kicked someone's ass in a dream? I find that amazing.
It was, and the fact that I got revenge on guys from my dream. I'm like, yeah, you guys caught me when I was weak. Now I'm back. Oh, it was great.
Man, because as we were talking about fights before, right? I'd never really gotten into a fight in my life, except for like in elementary school, I was like a fat bully kid. So it's like, Like, if we're playing sports, like, I'd, like, give them, like, a fat shove. Like, you know when you're huge, you just shove someone, and they go to space or whatever?
Yeah.
But, like, I never really had a fight. So, the only experience I had with punching someone was in my dreams, where it's just that empty, it's just grazing it.
Sucks, man.
And it used to horrify me. Of like, I knew it wouldn't be the case, but even in the back of my head, I'm like, if I actually get into a fight, will there be no power?
Like, am I just going to punch them and they're going to be like...
Yeah, I was really frightened. So when I had my first fight, who was with a neighbor in a condo in the lobby on Gay Pride night with my other friend, because he disagreed on pussy. I love it, right? And he did. So no,
You gay bashed?
no, I didn't. No, it's a long story, but these gay guys straight bashed. They were hammered, and they started to fuck with me and my friend and my girlfriend and his girlfriend, and pretty much it just became a thing where they were like harassing us.
What's up? You pussy-loving faggots? They're like...
Pretty much. Then they were like rubbing my friend's shoulders. And you know when girls get involved in a fight where they think they're going to, like, I don't know, solve it or end it by being like, but they just make it worse. They were like...
say that they would need to know when to be quiet?
You know what? In that situation, maybe. They could have learned from Cam.
I'll tell you what,
Cam Newton.
Because you are right. Sometimes when a girl gets too mouthy at like a drunken night, and she gets you into a fight with a guy that you don't want to be in a fight with,
yes,
that is a time when a girl...
That is a time, yes.
Can be quiet.
PSA, public service announcement. Yeah. If a fight is ready to go between any men, maybe be quiet.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not saying you're forced to, but maybe reflect on it.
Or if you're a trained fighter, step in and save me.
Yeah. Exactly. Either way.
Give him a judo flip.
Less talk, more action.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe that's a general rule. But so
more silence and more violence.
Listen, that's radical feminism. If I ever heard it, that's what we're supporting. Okay. To all you gals, I just want to make this worse somehow.
Yeah.
To all you dames out there. But anyways, my girlfriend was like, "Can you actually not do that?" To the guys, and she's like, solve that. Like, she acted like she really clinched our victory.
Yeah.
So instead they just started throwing punches in our lobby, and it just went into a fucking all-out melee. And I'd never been in a fight before, and I got on top of this guy. And
got on top of a gay guy, alright? Not gay, loves pussy, just remember.
I heard he may have had a pussy, so I'm like, now I'm loving this guy. Because you know me.
You're on top of him, you know what
so
I mean?
I'm on top of him, you know, just like
dick
gently kissing
dick
stuff.
to dick?
Dick to dick. Dick to dick. I flipped him over later. I'm on top of him, and I did a punch to the face, and it connected.
I did a punch to the face.
I did a punch to
Not
the
gay,
face.
loves pussy, did a punch to the face.
I did a punch to the face. And I swear to God, I smiled with happiness because I'm like, it didn't just like float off his face. Like there was power behind it. And I must have looked like a fucking psycho for how happy I was that it didn't just like dream fade away.
Yeah. Oh.
I was so relieved.
Nice. I love a good hit.
And the fight finished off pretty quick. I finished him off pretty quick.
Yeah. Who came first? What? What happens with gay guys when they have sex? Like, if one guy comes, do the other guy get to finish too, or do they just say, "All right, that's it"?
I feel like that's not a problem at all, dude. I don't know why. I feel like guys have the whole coming thing like clinched, like good. Because there's no... Man, I had a girl once tell me that even synchronized orgasms between a man and a woman aren't good. They're like, I should come first, and then you still have extra lag time. It's like the whole timing and distance between I know because I love vagina. Like it's a whole controversy. I feel like guys, they're just like, yeah, you're gonna come? Yeah, I'll come right now too. Like they'll just press the button.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with a girl going, if a girl ever said, come now, I gotta go to a meeting.
You can do it?
Done. I'm like,
sometimes I feel pressure, man, and I can't come.
Really?
If I'm in a rush to come, I find it hard to come.
True.
But that's just me. I'm like, when I was younger, I think I could come a lot easier, but I'm just like broken down man now.
That's true. I'm getting there too. It's like the old horse, you know, where it's like you gotta give him some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Stag Farm ain't pumping it out as much anymore.
Just send him to the glue factory. We got wrists to glue fucking floors.
I'm still fine with coming, but like if I like miss a day of like good stretches, and then someone's like, "Hey, we gotta fuck right now," I'll be like, "You're getting like a 60% hard thing right now." I missed taking my multivitamin.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get.
No, yeah. There's a lot more prep work that goes into
Absolutely
giving a good, strong effort.
No, like my penis now is a reflection of like how I'm feeling that week. Like I really need to be good to myself.
Yeah. It's not a reflection of how not gay and how much you love pussy are, but
boy, if someone put a compilation of all the not the straightest thing ever stuff I've said.
I did a punch to the face was my favorite. I did a punch.
I did a punch to the face.
I did a punch, and he was like, "Ow," and I'm like, "All right, can we be friends now?"
I went, "Ow, what the fuck?" This is fucking bullshit.
That's great. One other thing for Uncut Gems is, we were talking about dreams. This is fun, because I had a dream that somebody we talked about earlier was involved in, all right? Uncut Gems.
Uncut Jam. Right. Uncut Jam. Right.
Uncut Jam.
Dude, I had such a different expectation for this podcast. I didn't walk in here going, "Yeah, we're going to talk about how I'm gay and
No.
fat sluts are fat."
We're talking about how
and people
young
should be
Buck
quiet.
isn't gay and loves pussy, but it just was such a fun time to keep bringing it up in regards to you.
It was.
It was
I
fun.
brought it on myself.
Yeah. No. But it was fun having you on. Anything you have to promote coming up?
Let's see. I run a show with Sashka DC called Sunday Seconds
missed it,
every
I know.
second Sunday at Tall Boys.
Let me tell you, I missed that show. I really am sad I missed the show.
Oh,
I don't know who I'm communicating with when I message the Sunday Seconds thing, if it's you or Sasha.
mostly Sashka, but it's both. We
So
both
this
have
this
a
show that I was
share
supposed to do
account.
on Sunday, it said from 6 to 9.
Yeah.
Okay? I asked the guy, can I get on early because I got another show to do. I got there at 6. There was no one there.
Fuck.
So by 7:30, people are starting to come. I'm like, all right, if I can get on by 8, I'll still make it down by 9. That's when I messaged. I said I'll be there by 9. And I asked the guy, can I get on early? They put 2 people on before me anyways. They didn't give a fuck. At 8, I didn't get on till like 8:30, and I did a half an hour, so it was fun.
It's all good, buddy.
But can I have
We'll
a rain
have you
check?
back on. Absolutely.
Honestly?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not. We haven't blacklisted you.
I like to put when you ask people for spots, do you ever do it in person to make them feel uncomfortable?
Listen, I'm just starting to learn how to be a pest because, like, I have to start bothering people because I've recently learned that I'm not the center of the universe and people won't reach out and offer spots.
It's true. There's too many comedians.
So I've been trying to just do that just through messaging, and I've yet to go up to someone and be like, "Hey, can I have a spot?" and then watch them go, "Oh."
I love when someone says, anytime. And then I'm like, all right, give me one right now. Let's put it in the calendar right now.
No, I said
got one.
anytime,
Okay.
not a specific time.
Yeah. But it's part of the fucking hustle, man. When do we get to a point where like everyone's just happy to have us on their show? And when we ask them, they're like, yes, of course. Like, how many years away are we from that? Because I don't know if that.
I don't know.
happens.
I feel like you're getting pretty close. I'd feel like.
I feel like we're on the same.
Yeah,
When I
yeah,
think of
but I'm
people that-
trying to not say
I hope you
something
take this
nice
as
about me.
I hope you take this as a compliment. When I think of people that are on like the same level of progression as me, I think. you're one of the
Cool.
names
No,
that-
I definitely agree. Which is a good sign
Yeah, I think it's good.
for
I think we're both doing
you
well.
to make. Yeah, fuck yeah, buddy. We're finishing this off with some real self-worth. I like it.
Right. All right. Now I cut you off last time, so promote Sunday Seconds and whatever else you got going.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I run a show with fellow great comedian Sashka DC at Tall Boys in Toronto called Sunday Seconds. It's every second Sunday of the month. The next one is in May.
And you guessed
Obviously.
it, the second Sunday,
That's right, the second Sunday. Sunday Seconds.
which will probably be the third week of May, because I think the first Sunday.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right.
But stay tuned and follow him at.
Dave Luca Comedy on Instagram.
You can see wherever he is.
Yeah, and Dave Luca on YouTube. And yeah.
What do you got going on YouTube?
I post sketches, little random things like that. Sometimes I'll post music randomly just to let people know I'm a multi-talented artist that loves vagina.
Not gay at all. What's your highest sketch? Like your biggest success?
View count?
View count, yeah.
So I think it's something like 11 or 12,000 views.
Pretty good.
And it's called Disheartening Facts with Mom. And I got my mom to read a really horrifying fact, and she just shakes her head.
Okay, I'm 100% checking that out.
Yeah.
Dave Luca on YouTube, Dave Luca Comedy on Instagram.
Hell
Thanks
yeah.
for coming to the show, and let's just keep rising and grinding.
Fuck yeah, my pleasure, buddy. Thanks for having me.
Peace.